Good morning to those who listen. It is October 8th, 2018, 10:05 a.m. And hopefully you are seeing what I'm seeing. For some reason, it looks funny because it's not. Whoa. There. Is that better? Weird. Okay. Things are going to change. And I just wanted to try my best to do this change. It says in the Bible, and I'm going to read this verse down here, Philippians 2:14-16. This Bible verse came up in the daily Bible verses a couple days ago, and I've really been thinking about it. And then when I went to church yesterday, the pastor was talking about it, and I just thought, I need to start doing that because it's not right. So the thing I've been doing, and it's human nature, so it's not like I'm trying to be a bad person about it. But see, the thing is I've been telling you about everything that's been going on with all my troubles and the mold and everything that's going wrong in my life. Yes. Now I'm still going to report that, but my hope and prayer is that I can do the reporting without complaining and still rejoicing, because it says in the Bible, rejoice and always rejoice in everything. And Philippians 2:14-16, do all things without grumbling or questioning, that you may be blameless and innocent, children of God without blemish in the midst of a crooked and twisted generation, among whom you shine as lights in the world, holding fast to the word of life, so that in the day of Christ I may be proud that I did not run in vain or labor in vain. So my goal, and I'm praying that the Holy Spirit helps me with this, is to report everything that's happening to me and not complain about it, and to be content knowing that God is in control and will take care of whatever needs to be taken care of. And I've had faith that God will see me through this, and will see everybody through whatever they're going through if they just ask and just pray. I've been praying that all the time, but I have been complaining a lot about it. So that's my next goal, is to try not to complain about what's going on in my life. I still want to report it to keep it documented, but it's in God's hands, and I don't want to complain about it no more. So if you see any of my videos from now on where I'm complaining, please just put a comment in there saying, and try, don't be, mean about it, but just say, hey, you said you were going to not complain anymore about your situation. So I'm going to try my hardest, and I, would appreciate anyone, saying something if I am straying off of that course. So I thank God for all the hardships I've been going through, and I know it's just part of His plan somehow, some way. It's a lot of times it doesn't make sense what's going on in your life, but just remember that God has it in control, and we just need to trust that things will work out and try not to complain. So that's my new goal with that. So I just want you to know that I'm going to try my hardest not to complain, because I know I do complain, and I know I worry and stress about everything. And I'm trying. I'm doing a lot better than I used to do back in the past. I used to just complain and worry and stress and not trust in God. At least now I'm trusting in God, even though I still complain and worry. I'm doing a lot better than I used to do. So that's my goal. So hopefully I can do that with the Holy Spirit, with God's help. Now, I wanted to also explain something that happened yesterday at church. And the pastor was talking about that too. We need to always rejoice in things. And then it was funny because there was a situation at the church that, where the pastor was saying, we're going to be going through a lot of changes, and, but we need to trust in God and rejoice that, we'll get through it. And the thing that happened is that I couldn't believe it. And when I walked in the door, there was somebody there, one of the members of the church, and he was waiting for me to come in the door. And as soon as I walked in the door, he took me to the side and said, there's a situation at the church that we wanted you to become aware of. And, so you can make a choice of whether you want to stay at the church. And I was like, what? But he said that they discovered a bunch of mold in the church. And then the pastor announced it to everybody. And, the guy, the person who told me about it, he said, if you're worried about it, you don't have to go to church. I just want to just save you the time for going and then having to leave later. But I've never had a problem at the church. Anyway, he said that they found a whole bunch of mold, and they're going to have to move everybody to the other children's church on the other side of the lot. And they don't know how long it's going to take, but they have to have a professional remediation crew come in and remove all the mold. They have to remove all the carpeting. They have to remove all the pews. So they're going to have new carpeting and new pews. And I don't know what else. They have to clean the air, and I don't know if there's any other mold anywhere else. But it's going to be a big job, and it's going to cost tens of thousands of dollars. And they, the pastor joked. He says, "Well, we have to go through this, but you guys are paying for it." But he was joking. But and some of it, is going to be paid by the church, obviously, by the members' tithes, and he asked if anybody can help to help. So I just thought that was really weird. I don't know if my mold situation had anything to do with them discovering the mold in there. I don't know. It's really weird. But I've never had a problem. And, the church is, big enough where there's enough, you're not as enclosed as you would be like in a tiny apartment. So, and I wasn't there for very long. The service is an hour and a half. So or it could have been also, maybe different kind of mold that I wasn't allergic to. So I don't know. But either way, it's kind of a strange situation. And it just reminds me of my situation. And, maybe this is all just a test from God. And maybe, this is showing, maybe, who knows, maybe my mold situation, because I put in, I think, 2 or 3 prayer requests stating, that I had this mold problem. Please pray for me, and that God will, work this out where I can move to a new place and not get sick anymore. And then maybe them going through that, and somebody just happened to see some mold, and I don't know how they discovered it, but I just think it's kind of a ironic situation because it's so similar to mine, except it's in a bigger building. But, again, nice. But that's it. I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on, and I'm gonna try, and the church is trying too, because they had said they don't know how long it's gonna take, so everybody's gotta go to the other children's church on the other side of the lot, and they're gonna set it up over there, and so that's where everyone's gonna have to go to church for we don't know how long until that's totally. They have to totally remove all the mold and then remodel, put in new carpeting and new pews. And I don't know how long it's going to take, but, it's just a hardship for them. But, they're trusting in God to fix everything, and it'll all work out. So that's that. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing. God bless. And I got a video coming up really soon, and it's going to be on the Schumann resonance. I found some things in the Schumann resonance that I thought was kind of interesting. I thought I better share in case something does happen. I woke up today and I heard the news story, and I thought, oh my God, is that what happened? But it was something different. But it just reminded me that I need to do it because I got busy Saturday night and I had to go to bed, and then church and football yesterday. I was busy the whole day. So I never got to put the video out. And I want to put it out just in case. You know, you never know. Especially with the weird cloud message too. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. God bless.